That's going to be a real challenge throughout this evening.
They're down in 6. Williams, a lot of room, looking for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown. Did not have a rushing touchdown last season. As
this game, how would they fare? And they've gotten to J.J. McCarthy. So this revamped offensive line for Minnesota has not been as strong as they'd like.
Play clock is at 1. They just got it away on 3rd and long. Watch out! Picked off. There's Wright down the sideline. Gets a block. And now a touchdown. The former Viking. Pick 6.
Saves it.
3rd down and 5. Good protection over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. Jefferson. And he breaks out his first gritty of the 2025 season. And the Vikings are showing they're going to go for 2.
Well, the design of it is back in the ball game, but when they're bringing all-out blitz, they're expecting the ball to come out quicker than what it did.
McCarthy. Pass is caught, spinning grab by Aaron Jones. And somehow, some way, the Minnesota Vikings are on top. Credit J.J. McCarthy with hanging in there. And that offense will stay out there.
Bears won a good part of this game up front defensively, but they've been on the losing end the last 3 possessions.
Thielen in motion. McCarthy keeps. He's got it. And forces his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Hawkinson out in front of him. And J.J. McCarthy takes it into the end zone. He's only got 1 timeout in his pocket. They need to score right here, right now. They fake the pitch, throw it wide open, touchdown to Dunze. With 2:02 to go. And they get it done outside of the 2-minute warning. And the extra point to follow. And then it'll be incumbent upon Sandy Marks, a rookie running back from USC, now in the backfield next to Stroud. On 1st down, end zone shot. Collins, he's got it. Touchdown, Texans, what a catch. What a throw.
Go from center to be playing out in space at left tackle.
Wirfs came back to practice this week. He's getting closer. Mayfield, end zone, caught for the touchdown, Ryan Miller. First catch of the year for number 81, and so you worry about Ibuka and Evans and Otten and Irving, and then Ryan Miller gets you for a 20-yard touchdown.
Yeah, and it's not where Mayfield wanted to go with the football. That was his, whether they were going to score a touchdown or have to try to settle for 3.
Play clock at 5. Ibuka looking for a block, got it. Emeka Ibuka, touchdown Tampa Bay. He got the block from Charlie Heck. The veteran tackle taking over for Gedeke, and big number 77 got out there and got in the way at least and let Ibuka do the rest.
He got just enough of Kamari Lassiter.
Running backs in this game, 14 carries, 32 yards. That's it.
18, what's that?
Chubb's got 18. Add to it, Nick Chubb. Touchdown Texans. They're on top.
Tied.
The Texans will go
down here and couldn't get it in. We'll see what Tampa Bay has in mind.
hot in motion. They are going to run it. And no signal yet. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rachaad White on top with 6 seconds to go.
Right back on the line, and see if they can't catch Baltimore just off a little bit, unable to get a call into the defense.
Gibbs, touchdown. What a good start for the Lions. The conversion on 4th down. Lamar Jackson will try to answer, and the Lions, who put up 52 on the Bears, have one possession, and into the end zone they go.
Kelvin Shepard.
Easy pickup. Forget first down. How about touchdown? There is a flag on the far side of the field. And this will count.
Outside. He's at 95. Lined up in the neutral zone. Penalties decline. Result of the play. Touchdown.
I mean, Derrick Henry just gliding to the end zone. They needed one for a first down. They got 28 for a touchdown.
Just another element.
Montgomery back there with Goff on 2nd and goal. Montgomery gets it, and no call. They're saying he's short. Now the other official says touchdown. The near official said he didn't get it. The far official came in and calls
whole playbook.
Play action, and touchdown Ravens. Bateman. Looked like that play was going to the right, and Lamar Jackson threw back to his left.
Yeah, it was totally designed, Joe. You're exactly right that Lamar Jackson's going to show like he's going to sprint out to his
game. Number 2 in the league to Baker Mayfield, and now on 3rd down, Andrews, diving catch, touchdown Ravens.
Goff being patient and not being too greedy on the play.
St. Brown in motion. Goff for St. Brown. He is there, and he's got it. Touchdown Detroit. What a throw and catch. Working against Marlon Humphrey, and we're an extra point away from a tie game.
Yeah, this is Jared Goff just at the top of his game.
Van Noy, 2 Pro Bowlers not out there on this defense for the Ravens. 4th and 1. They pitch to Gibbs. Touchdown! It went from Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he pitched it to Gibbs. And like Ben Johnson would call,
yeah,
It was a gadget play, and boy, was that a thing.
Garrett will be asked about it after this game. He'll answer it. There was never a doubt that they were going to go for it on fourth. It's what they're used to. It's the way they're built.
Now Montgomery, he's going to break. David Montgomery is in for the touchdown. Just a stunning couple of plays back to back. And the Detroit Lions, it appears, are going to walk out of here with their second win of the year. There's Ozzie. Hall of Famer 2 times over. 2nd down and 7. Jackson backpedaling. Andrews wide open, one-on-one, and he'll take it in, his second of the night, with 29 seconds to go. They'll go for 2, and then we'll have an onside kick. So that nothing happens easy in this league. Yesterday was a crazy day around the NFL. This would easily go down as
Drafting wide receivers over the time of his career.
So now 3rd down and 5. Nix wants it on the ground. Touchdown Denver. Don't forget this.
Had these conversations.
Yeah, and Lisa, he took a little less on his extension, signed a 4-year extension in July. And the Broncos turn around and extended 2 more. Here's Mims, touchdown, Broncos. Now the leading rusher is Marvin Mims Jr. as he has a 16-yard rushing touchdown.
All in play.
On 3rd down and 2, Nix, end zone, Sutton. He's got it. Touchdown Denver, what a catch. And we saw a couple of good throws from Bo Nix on that possession, and that one was zipped in there from 20 yards. He only had 1 carry in the 4th quarter.
I don't know if he thought he'd get it on 16 carries. That's a pretty healthy average.
Here's Harvey. All alone, touchdown, Broncos. And this Bengals defense is just flat worn out. First touchdown for Harvey, and it comes through the air on a 12-yard catch and run.
Yeah, Demetrius Knight, he made
Mahomes to his right. He's got his man. That's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. But there is a flag down in the end zone.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Kansas City on the pick. You see it all the time. But Juju Smith-Schuster, he lowers his shoulder, turns sideways. Usually you try to come out of that and sell it a little.
Another big night for Thornton already. Mahomes keeps, goes, touchdown Kansas City. And the Chiefs offense is picking up right where they left off against the Ravens last Sunday.
He needed a new set of downs for Jacksonville.
So here they are knocking on the door again. Play clock under 5 again. End zone, touchdown, Washington. He is emerging as a threat on the outside for the Jaguars. That was a good. 2nd and 8. Lawrence steps through, wants to go. Touchdown Jaguars. First on 2nd down, picked off. Lloyd again. Devin Lloyd. What a year. Still rolling down the sideline. One man to beat. Lloyd, pick 6.
Keep Mahomes and company out of the end zone.
Here is Hunt. Touchdown. And the Chiefs take advantage of the takeaway and the missed call and go in for the score, and we're an extra point away from a tie game.
Kareem Hunt, the way that he finishes this run, Eric Murray, the safety, who's a physical player himself. He
2nd and goal from the 2. Hunt in for the touchdown. And now the all-important extra point to make it a 4-point game and force the Jaguars to get it into the end zone, as that was an impressive drive by the reigning AFC champs.
It really was, and it's
2nd pass interference call against the Chiefs tonight. It's 1st and goal with 30 seconds left. Now Lawrence goes down, has to get up, breaks a tackle, touchdown Jacksonville.
Defense number 6. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
Jack. 2nd and goal. Caleb takes it, gets a block from Swift, and is in for the touchdown. That's now 9, maybe 10.
They're able to break these balls in during the week, unlike years ago when they were pretty much brand new coming out of the box on game day.
2nd down and 10 now. Blitz, end zone, Moore, spinning try, touchdown is the call.
Him back, so he hasn't been talked about as much, but a valuable guy.
Daniels wide open for the touchdown, McCaffrey.
Learning how to run some routes at this level, and he got there on that last play. That double move was about as good as you'll watch.
2nd down and goal now for the Commanders. Over the middle, caught for the touchdown, Zach Ertz.
there on second down.
Yeah, now 3rd down and 4. Play clock is at 2. They just got it away, and it's Swift with a catch, and still going. DeAndre Swift veers into the end zone. Juan Martin missed a tackle along the way. They needed 4 on 3rd down. They get 55, and they barely got this play away before. Dennis, you saw him on the medical table on the Tampa Bay sideline at 2nd and 7. Goff over the middle. He's got St. Brown, and he's got a touchdown. Jacob Parrish fell down, and Amon-Ra St. Brown took care of the rest.
Glad I'm not a DB.
Right up the gut, there goes Gibbs. Foot race. Winfield can't get there. Touchdown Lions.
Now they bring in Sean Tucker in the backfield. He's got a lot of speed, too.
2nd and 8. Tez Johnson, he's got plenty of speed. Gets a block, hops toward the end zone. Spinning touchdown. Just a fantastic run after the catch by the rookie Tez Johnson, a 7th-round pick, back-to-back games with a touchdown.
And Charlie Heck, the right tackle, he makes an outstanding block, and then you get help from Ryan, the back like Gibbs.
1st and goal from the 5. Why not? Gibbs again. Spinning touchdown. And you just feel like Gibbs and this offensive line. Kareem Hunt down close. They give it to him, and in he goes. Touchdown, Kansas City. So they had to reload the fireworks, but he's in. And instead of Rashee Rice on a touchdown carry, it's Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, nice job by Kansas City. They've had some things go against them with the 2 interceptions that Mahomes has thrown at going to the ground.
Play clock at 2. Mariota just lobs it up for McLaurin. Did he get him down? Incomplete, out of bounds.
83 is blocking, and by the time he turns around and he's being held, it's too late.
So it's 4th down and goal. Mahomes out to his right. Back across for the touchdown to Hunt. His 2nd of the night. The aggressive Andy Reid has been.
And they play this ball possession with these receivers.
2nd and 6. Mahomes, end zone, caught by Kelsey. Touchdown.
Be interesting to take a look at that, Joe. Between those 3 teams with the LA Chargers as well, and how that's going to shape up. But Kansas City continuing to hit their stride.
No doubt. As Rice makes the catch for the touchdown.
perimeter run game and trying to shore that up.
Kelvin Beachum, the extra offensive lineman back in there. Jumbo formation, and there he is. Harrison. What a start to this night for Marvin Harrison Jr. And the first touchdown of the evening belongs to Arizona.
This route by Marvin Harrison Jr. Deron Bland, make him go the length of the field again.
O'Donnell has it blocked. Into the end zone in a race. And a touchdown. Sam Williams blocked it. Nealon the touchdown. Left. Put some time back on. Brissett, touchdown. Brissett has thrown one and now run one in. And that's his second touchdown run by an Arizona quarterback.
Arizona gets the football, they got to make a stop, and they've just been methodical every time they've had the ball.
First and goal from the 12. Brissett lets it fly. End zone, McBride, touchdown. Quick strike by Arizona to start the second half. "12 yards. Cardinals are not set defensively, and neither are the Cowboys on offense. Now from the 5. Prescott, end zone, Flanoy, touchdown! Their first of the night. And this is a game. Cowboys just went 78 yards in 2 minutes and 1 second.
Well, that's what they're capable of. Barkley has the ball in his hands. It's a good chance it's going to happen with him.
He had 43 yards all night. He gets 41 there, the longest play of the game on either side. Shoulder, pump fake, end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Devontae Smith took it away from Evan Williams. Second down and 3, trailing by 10.
Yeah, it's big possession right here. This impacts a lot, whether or not they're able to get a touchdown or if they have to try to settle for 3.
Jacobs bends it back and fights his way for the touchdown.
Wow.
And camera work by Jason Jobs on that last effort by Pickens. Here's Lamb, wide open, backs in for the touchdown. Started the night on the bench. And now
this is an opportunity for Las Vegas. Max Crosby at the bottom.
End zone, touchdown, Cowboys. Ferguson.
The only guy on this defense that's been able to apply much pressure on a quarterback throughout this season.
Only the second Dallas penalty of the game. Backs him up 5. Prescott able to step into it. It's got Pickens. Good move. Nice cutback and a touchdown. Cowboy fans celebrate. Flags at the end of the play.
They would have had much better showing than what we've seen here tonight.
Second down and goal. Prescott wide open, touchdown grab. This time, Flanoy.
You know, Joe, Ryan Flanoy, he doesn't get a lot of opportunity. You see him mostly as a blocker. And when you have CeeDee Lamb and George Pick.
First play inside the 10 tonight for the Raiders. Quick throw, Tucker looking for blocks. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Got a block from Mayer, the tight end, out there on the edge. "16 touchdowns, 19 trips." Here's Jennings. And he's going to take it in after breaking tackles. Touchdown 49ers. As they're down 2 corners in this game. Second down and 3. Play number 13 on this drive. Tossed to McCaffrey. Gets blocking and a touchdown. From 12 yards out,
He's going to break to the middle. Instead, he went outside.
little shoulder fake, end zone shot. He's got the rookie touchdown, McMillan, and the Panthers are back in it. Tetaroa's 5th. And a 29-yard touchdown throw from Bryce Young as the offense.
And what they do, they're sound and they tackle exceptionally well. And they rally to the football there and just don't give up anything.
Number 8 defense in the league. Coming into week 13, Gillen hits it. And the return by Marcus Jones. He can fly. Still going. Still going. No flags. Touchdown, Patriots.
A lot of big plays, both on the ground and in the air.
Here's one to the end zone, and Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England, working against Cordell Flott. Great start, New England. Could not be any worse for the Giants. This defense, as I mentioned earlier, number 8 in the league, and they're number 2 defending the run. Dart on first down, backpedaling as he finds Slayton. Nice move and right up the gut. Slayton to the end zone, touchdown. Giants back in it on a 29.
Some of that, especially the back shoulder fade, which has been highly effective for Boutte this year also. It's been impressive to see how much progress he's made.
Patriots in field goal range at the moment. Here's one downfield and caught for the touchdown. Kyle Williams. What a catch. The Patriots lead 30-7. Direct snap. They fake a reverse. Singletary. There he goes. Touchdown Giants. And a 22-yard touchdown carry by Devin Singletary, his third touchdown of the season.
Well, an excellent job of setting it up, but more importantly, the offensive line, especially Andrew Thomas, the left tackle, handoffs there to the left or to the right side. So that's encouraging.
Second down and goal. Herbert, wide open, touchdown, rookie. Omarion Hampton, welcome back. And for all the talk for Philadelphia about the offensive problems, this defense that was carved up by the Bears on Black Friday. Just watch the NF. Barkley, first down, goodbye. Eagles on top, no flags.
Eliminated. They're close.
Hayward under center. He gets shoved. No signal yet. Now it is. Touchdown Steelers. They go on top. First rushing touchdown of the year for Connor Hayward. 5 straight runs to open this second half for the Steelers. Try to go to the air here. Rodgers end zone's got his man. Touchdown Marquez Valdez Scantling. And the two teammates from their days with the Green Bay Packers connect with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the first catch for MVS is a 19-yard touchdown.
Well, he's making a stake that around this league that he's the guy who deserves more playing time.
On third down, got it to DK Metcalf. And fighting his way for the touchdown. Pure strength. Ashton Davis came oh so close to knocking it down or picking it off, but it got to Met. It's first down for Pittsburgh. The ball at the 14. And now Ryan McCollum has taken over at left guard for Sam Oliver. Here is a toss. In the backfield, Jonnu Smith. And a rushing touchdown for big number 81, his first rushing score of the year. For Smith, his first rushing touchdown since 2020 with Tennessee. And another piece of that trick. Second and goal now from the 6. Another one to the end zone and a jump ball that's caught by Waller for the touchdown.
There's a lot of contact there. He makes the catch, so that's the good thing. There was a lot of contact at the top, but this team could be interesting if they're able to get in with a division win.
On first down, Tagovailoa slides through, end zone. Catch is made, touchdown Waller, his second in a row. And again, the Dolphins will go for 2.
White 90 high. Set. 380. Good.
Looks like a free play. Rivers, end zone. He's got his man. Pierce, touchdown Colts.
Offside. Defense, number 96. The penalty is declined. The play results in a touchdown.
Hey, some things you just don't forget. He knew he had a free play, Joe. He saw it. And then who better to go to than Alec Pierce? Their deep threat.
End zone. Robinson for the touchdown. What an answer by San Francisco, 22 yards. And for Demarcus Robinson, his first with the 49ers. Purdy. He's got his guy. And guess who? McCaffrey. Touchdown number 15 overall on the year. And it's been Kittle and McCaffrey all night, with the exception the 22-yard touchdown to Demarcus Robinson. And the 49ers.
He needs to get some action tonight.
Third down and goal. To the end zone. Touchdown again, Alec Pierce. There's a flag down in the end zone. Here's a call.
Pass interference. Defense, number 28. The penalty is declined. The play results in a touchdown.
Good drive, second down and 4. Purdy throws back across the field and has a touchdown. George Kittle. What a play by Brock Purdy. And career touchdown number chasing Purdy, and now third and goal. Purdy. Jennings with a catch. Touchdown 49ers. Shutout on the night until this possession. A third down grab and now a 3-yard touchdown catch.
Great read by Brock Purdy. They're trying to work McCaffrey on some.
Away into the end zone. Robert Saleh trying to keep him out. Second and goal. Taylor is in for the touchdown.
This makeshift offensive touchdown to me.
And they snap it instead on third down and goal. Wide open, McCaffrey gets it instead.
Punch it in. Great job, baby.
Kittle watching from the sideline. Tonjes nearly got the touchdown. McCaffrey gets it
With ball in flight and makes a great play on it.
33 yards, longest play of the night, either team.
Set. 380. Good.
Quick throw, picked off the other way, D. Winters, and he is gone. This is a pick 6. And this game's going to belong to San Francisco. "75 yards on the return, and the first interception of the
Stunting. And so puts a lot of pressure on the offensive front.
Third down and goal. Floated. Robinson, touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown catch number 4 for Bijan Robinson.
It has been locking down the right tackle spot for a number of years, but McClendon has been awfully good.
Throw is picked off. Intercepted by Bates. It was high for Mumfield. Bates. Pick 6.
And Jalen Walker, the other part of that is Xavier Watts in this year's draft, and he's a promising player.
Here's Robinson, right side. Nice cutback. He's gone. Can anybody catch him?
Not tonight.
McCreary chasing. Won't get there. Touchdown, Atlanta. 93 yards.
Look at San Francisco, the game they had last night against Chicago. Whoever wins, they're going to need that bye week.
Yeah.
Whoever gets that bye week is going to need it, and they will have earned it.
Stafford's got a man. He's got a touchdown, the rookie Ferguson. And Matthew Stafford says, don't count us out tonight just yet. 27 yards and the third touchdown for the rookie Ferguson as the Rams climb back into the ballgame.
Well, this is a well-designed play by Sean McVay.
Alice will try from 37. Blocked. And that was big Jared Verse. He's gone. He waved to the Falcons bench on his way for the touchdown. Rams are back in it, to say the least.
They sure are. That's exactly what they needed. Kind of fitting that it's a special teams play. After the troubles they've had this year, it's special teams that...
Rams are back in the red zone. They're 0 for 2 in the red zone, trying to score touchdowns. How about Nakua? He says, not anymore. Touchdown, Rams. With blocks from Xavier Smith and Colby Parkinson. And we're an extra point away from a tie game.
If you're going to San Francisco, and they're last in the league at getting those.
Third down and 2, Charbonnet. He's got it, and plenty more. Touchdown, Seattle. He got the first down, then was one-on-one with Malik Mustafa, who couldn't bring him down, and it's a 27-yard touchdown run on 3rd and 2. Texans drive of the season, and it's 2nd and 3. Fake toss. Wide open, spinning catch. Kirk touchdown. Strong play and a good catch by Kirk. Ball a little behind him, and the Texans have their first lead of the night.
Yeah, that was the thing, Joe, that if you give him a better ball, he's able to score much easier.
3rd down and 12. Rodgers, time runs out. Ball is out. It's picked up by the Texans and Sheldon Rankins, and he is in for a touchdown. Anderson and Rankins got home on Aaron Rodgers, and then Rankins took it into the end zone, and obviously it'll be looked at to make sure that Rankins was not down by contact.
Is a fumble recovered by Houston and run back for a touchdown.
Decisions to be made as they go forward. 1st down and goal, ball back outside the 10 as Marks has his first 100-yard game and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. It hasn't been pretty tonight for DeMeco Ryans' team. They have turned the ball over 3 times, but his defense and now the offense is starting to click. They're on their way to Foxborough.
Yes, they are, and you could just feel it on this last possession.
Try TV, whatever it is, he will not be out of work.
No, he won't. A lot of networks knocking on his door, that's for sure. And if he wants to continue to coach, if he's let go, there'll be a lot of suitors knocking on his door for that as well.
Here's an interception for good measure. It's picked off by Bullock. And Rodgers is in his way, trying to make the tackle. Can't. And it's a touchdown, Texans. It's a 51-yard return on the interception for the touchdown by Kalen Bullock.
This makes a lot of sense.
Opportunity for the Texans defense. They're going to throw. And complete. Douglas, touchdown, Patriots on 4th and 1. Third down and 4. Here they come. Stroud. End zone. Kirk. Touchdown. On the blitz. And a perfect throw from C.J. Stroud. And the Texans have their first lead of the day.
The Patriots bring a lot of different looks. And this time they go
down to Christian Kirk. In trouble. That ball is up for grabs. Picked off. Back the other way, Jones. He is in for the touchdown. Caleb Chason had pressure. That ball was up for grabs, and Marcus Jones was waiting for it and took it in.
Deliver the football.
1st and goal from the 7. May, end zone, the catch, the touchdown, Diggs. Good throw, strong catch, 7-yard touchdown from Drake May. Oh, he's been tackling great, and he just showed it right there, 3rd and 5. Anderson coming off the edge. May steps into it, takes a shot downfield, and caught for the touchdown, Kayshon Boutte. Wow.